Hi, my name is Brett Watson. This is my ME305 final project. For my project, I wanted to make a data acquisition system for my motorcycle. So I used an Arduino. Standing up right there is a Bluetooth unit to send and receive input. I want to give user out or give me output from the unit to my phone. There's also a small sensor there. It's an Adafruit sensor that gives barometric pressure, temperature, and altitude, and all of those are mounted on an Adafruit data logging shield with a real-time clock. It'll be powered by a USB port on my motorcycle for this demonstration. I just have it hooked up to the just a power pack there. And for the motor, I just use a servo motor. Stepper motors are generally used for this application, but the one that was sent to me was defective, and so I just ended up deciding to use a servo. You can kind of see it fluctuating there with the variance in measured air-to-fuel ratio. So this right here is the wideband controller for the air-fuel ratio sensor, and this actually takes the input and converts it to a measurable it gives me data points essentially. And this itself, this right here is the actual O2 sensor. You find these on pretty much any modern vehicle. Let's see here. So again, the idea is that it'll plot, here you can see on the screen, this is air-fuel ratio versus the altitude, again, just so I can kind of see how the fuel in my bike is combusting. And so for my actual screen and user input, I'm using an app on my phone, again connected via Bluetooth to the Arduino. And I'm displaying right now just air-fuel ratio, altitude, and temperature. I can add or remove various various data as I like with this app, which is nice. And I can also, for my input, I made it so I can change my air-fuel ratio to display in terms of lambda. So pull up the terminal here. So again, I'm getting the same data points, as they're just being displayed a bit differently in this part of this app. So now, actually I have it already set to lambda. So now I'll just take it off of lambda and set it back to regular air-fuel ratio. So 14.7 to 1 is a stoichiometric for combustion, and then again I can change it back to the lambda value here. Oh, didn't want to stay on there. There we go, back to lambda. And then again, change it back to air-fuel ratio if I want, and then just go right back to my receiver mode, and it takes a moment here, but then I'll connect it back to the Bluetooth unit. Bam, back to displaying air-fuel ratio, altitude, and temperature. And that's my project.